I'm Anthony Attalla, and you're watching Global Digital DJs. My friends always comment on how much I work. I work, at least 16 hours every day. I pout when I have to go to bed at night and literally jump out of bed in the morning. I'm not even joking with you. There's a couple days for sure a week that I'll maybe even work 18-hour days. I just feel like nobody's going to work as hard as I am because I'm absolutely unequivocally in love with what I do. We're basically trying to make every release outdo the next. Every release we want to be special. So as far as the involvement with the artists, there's not so much cultivating as far as bringing them along, except for maybe one or two artists, because a lot of them are already established in and of themselves. But as far as my day-to-day operations, I have a very hands-on approach. I'm just starting to delegate a little bit out to different individuals with, the technical aspects, the tactical aspects, the behind-the-scenes event aspects. I'm starting to surround myself because you can't do it all. I mean, I don't have no time in the day. So I'm trying to find some people, trustworthy people, to help me kind of take it to that next step. I believe enough in myself and my product and the label, obviously, that I don't feel like I ever really need to sell out. I want to kind of blaze my own trail. I'm not trying to become the next fill-in-the-blank label that has had massive amount of success. We want to be the first in correct music. And you know what? When you have people that are doing what they really want to do and being true to themselves, they work harder and they work more passionately. And the whole fervor and the vibe and the energy of everything that they're doing is you can feel it more. It's palpable. It's something you can touch and you can be a part of, and you see it there in front of you rather than just machines doing things for a buck. It's funny because when I used to be in a structured, compartmentalized, business environment, everything, was it was so hardcore and mathematical, and I thought like that too. The way I went about my business was, if I can solve, if I solve A and solve B, then I'll accomplish C. And then all of a sudden I become an artist and I'm like all emotional now. I cry all the time. I'm super sensitive. I was always sensitive, but now I show my sensitivity, and it's like I've totally tapped into this whole other side of my being that I never really kind of knew existed, or if it did exist, I suppressed. So I think that the challenges with music is just the emotional level, the emotional roller coaster that it continually takes you through. The not knowing if your art's going to be appreciated. If it is now, will it not be one day? But you know what I mean? That's what keeps it so exciting. Waking up every day and saying, be creative. And some days you're gonna suck. And other days you're gonna make something really beautiful, and those are the days that just are like, you have like full body goosebumps and you tingles up your spine, and you're like, oh my god, I think I just made the sickest track. I hope I did. And then if people like it, then you're like, I did it. I truly couldn't do this without the people that I've surrounded myself with. I've had a conversation with a couple people very close to me in my life recently, and it's not coincidence that I surround myself with an incredible group of very giving, loving, nurturing, compassionate people. I mean, I'm truly, truly blessed. I couldn't have done it without them. And my fans then see that joy and see that love and see how happy I am. And then it, reciprocates over to them too. So honestly, the whole year of 2009, from 2008 to 2009, I didn't really see much of a progression. And so 2009 was a tough year. The financial crisis had just happened the year before, and I didn't see beyond the epidermis of the situation. I just saw that what was happening with my career, and I didn't realize that everybody's careers were going either flat or stagnant, and not a lot of people could go out and then spend extracurricular money on clubbing and stuff. So 2009 was scary. I was like, man, did I make the right decision? But yeah, the last couple of years have been good. I still have a ton that I want to accomplish. I would say if I were to pass away today, I'd be drastically unimpressed with what I've accomplished so far. I always like, dude, it's so disgusting. Why would you say that? But it's the truth. I know inside of me what my potential is, and I don't feel like that I've hit that glass ceiling by any stretch of the imagination. I feel like I'm just getting started.
You just made my night. You just made my night. Ow!
All right.
Yeah!
All right, I'll see you at Depth.
Yes!
And that's a wrap.